I think it's got a 10-second or more delay. So
Apparently, you've got 319 total views.
wow.
There we go.
Snap! There it is. Commercial.
Oh, they do commercials.
Dude, it's the naked chicken chalupa, naked chicken taco, sorcery right there.
Okay, great, perfect. So after meeting with everyone, everybody has their character descriptions because the nature of a West Marches game is I don't have to describe it. Sorry for people watching at home. It's mostly for the people who are a part of the group, not so much for random people because I don't think I have people who are outside of this group that are watching. That said, you guys go into the mine and you delve to the darker places where Stennon knows the people to have gone missing. So if you're familiar with the innards of a mine, typically what they'll have is like a central point or a hub, and then they'll kind of splinter off from that and follow veins into the stone, and that's how they'll dig out like their lines. In this specific instance, there's a far hub, and that's where a total of 6 miners have gone missing. Joe, you would know that 6 miners have gone missing. The foreman would have mentioned that as well. Their names are inconsequential, but you do know them by name, Joe.
What is the auto key?
That said, you guys would begin at the hub. So there's the point behind you where you can exit back into the main portion of the mine, and then there are 4 passageways that lead into different parts of the mine, deeper still into the mine. Joe, having kind of worked in this area before for some time, you know the passageway on the left. There was a cave-in or something to that effect, and has been blocked off. You would know that the passageway that's second from the left, that passageway is where 2 of the people have gone missing. Passageway 3 has been blocked off and has actually been like sealed by the foreman and his people. Nobody really knows why, and nobody's really gone there. Nobody really goes that way. And then option 4 is kind of where everybody knows that there's like nastier kind of creatures kind of living, and that there are dire rats that kind of hoard around there. That kind of go up to the surface and kind of like mill around outside of town, because you're so deep into the mountain that if you were to exit through the top of it, you would go out kind of outside of the town. Option 3, boom, boom, boom. So you guys walk down a passageway, continues on down for some time, and there's several little like alcoves in the stone on either side that have kind of been like broken into, kind of vein searching, scouting for veins of iron specifically, and it looks like there are some older picks that have been kind of left behind, but this place is definitely showing signs of like no use for some time, much longer than what you saw upstairs. This place seems to have kind of settled in its way, and at the end of this passageway, you get to a part where the posts that are holding up the ceiling above you have large timbers that have been placed in between 2 of those posts, and that have kind of blocked you off. And basically painted on the timbers, it says "keep out," and then it says something in Dwarvish, and then it says something in Elvish. If you speak Dwarvish, it says "keep out" in Dwarvish. If you speak Elvish, it says "keep out" in Elvish. The timbers look like they're pretty well secured. But oh, sorry, one last thing. But they're secured in a fashion that looks like they'd be easy to press in, but not push in towards you. Like you could probably push them down from where you're at if you were to work at it, but something on the other side of the timbers would have a hard time getting through, if you get my meaning.
So yes, it's keeping something in more than it's keeping us.
Correct.
Look mendable.
What's that?
Does it look mendable?
Like if you were to break it down, could
Sorry.
you mend it again?
Like with the
How's my
mending
voice?
Great.
Sorry, I apologize.
Actually, it's so good.
That's perfect.
Ooh,
It's
yeah.
been
my
so
God.
long since I've heard your voice so clearly. It's so
Yeah,
magical.
I'm probably gonna have to stop this when girlfriend comes home though. Just saying, I'm sorry, but I'm ready to go.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. When does she get home? Just so we have a deadline.
I think 9. So
That's perfect. That's perfect.
my mom might not have to stop at all.
It's actually perfect because I was only planning for 2 to 3 hours of role playing, so we'll see. Maybe go more. Who knows? So are you going to push down the timbers and continue on in?
Yeah. Well, I explained that this way was blocked off by the foreman, and I think that it could possibly lead to the cause of the disappearances. He's being very fishy about his explanation for why he's blocked this area off. And I moved to start dismantling the timbers, pushing them in.
Gotcha.
Can Gruff make a perception check to see if there's anything on the other side of that he can pick up?
You mean like on the other side of the beams?
Yeah, if he smells or hears anything.
Oh, gotcha. Make a perception check. I don't know who I'm echoing through. It's probably Joe, so I'm not going to ask you to fix it.
Oh.
Don't fix it.
Can. Fuck, you can probably hear me breathing too.
That's okay. I don't mind. Okay.
No.
It's kind of hot.
Yeah.
No, you.
So just like I know everyone characters' names and stuff, but like just is our party pretty burly, or besides myself is anyone kind of frail? Like what's
I would be very frail. I mean, not frail, but I'm not strong.
no, okay, so you're not a frontline type.
No, I'm a
myself.
ranger.
Okay.
I'm a cleric in chainmail with a shield.
Yeah, I figured Bunder was a sturdy man type or dwarf guy.
Yeah, I'm decently strong. So I could fight in front lines if need be.
Fixed. Joe.
I'm a druid though.
I'm also pretty apparently a frontliner. Shield, Warhammer,
All right,
cleric.
Awesome.
I fixed my sheets. Sorry.
All right, there's lots of people for Eslo to hide behind. This pleases me.
Okay. Let's see. So you guys are pushing down the timbers, mainly so far Stennon. Is anybody assisting him? And then your perception check. Sorry, hold on.
I'll assist him.
Okay. The dog's kind of like focused on the ground, like sniffing pretty hard against it. And you kind of notice that there's definitely a weird kind of smell. Like you've definitely been smelling like iron. Sure, but it smells kind of rusty. Like rustier, like on the other side.
I'll let the other people know.
All right, for those
Okay.
watching at home, I'm going to pause for a second for the Twitch stream. I need to do something really quick because I totally forgot to make you guys tokens. So if we're going to go to the grid, I'm going to need that real quick. Bear with me here for a second.